I am your host, Reverend Dr. Rodney Coles. Community Insight is information shared with the community, and today we have a special guest here from Kathy Charity. Welcome to the broadcast today.
Thank you, Pastor. It's glad to be here. Thank you for asking me.
Well, we're so glad to have you here today.
Yes.
If you can share exactly about the ministry that you were involved, I know you are a person of getting things done. You are action. I believe the word love is not a word, but it's in an action. I believe God demonstrated that when He did Jesus to get on the cross.
Yes.
That
Yes,
was action,
right.
not just words.
That's right.
Could you explain to the audience exactly what you do and the name of your organization?
Sure. Well, I'm from Catholic Charities of Raleigh. We cover the Tar River region, and I'm the regional director here. I just relocated here to Greenville, North Carolina, from Georgia, Atlanta. So I'm really grateful to be in this community, do the work I do. Catholic Charities is a national organization. We've been around for over 100 years. Our main headquarters is Alexandria, Virginia, but we have 169 um, network agencies throughout United States. So we've been around for a while. Um, I'm located here in Greenville at the Tar River region area, and pretty much what we do is we do food assistance, emergency assistance, immigration services, and family support, and disaster case management. So that's the core of what we do in this region, and pretty much through all of our regions. Catholic Charities of Raleigh has 8 regional offices. So, yeah, we cover 54 counties here. And the interesting thing about it is that this is my 4th Catholic Charities.
Wow.
I've worked in Connecticut, Atlanta, Boston, and now North Carolina. So I'm feeling really honored and blessed to have these opportunities to work in all these different states, but to continue to carry the message of serving the poor and the vulnerable in our communities.
We are so glad to have you here in our community, just to hear that the experience that you have being around all those different areas. So you come in with, if I would say, you come with a lot of degrees with you to be able to help us in this community. You came from, you was in Atlanta.
Yes.
So now you had in the Tar River area.
Yes.
The whole region that
Right.
you handle. I mean, just go below. I'm trying to remember some of my history. I think in the early 1727 with Catholic Charity started. I think by two twin French girls, and then I think in the 1900, 1910, they had over 800. You have it's a very large organization, and
Yes, it is.
it's really sad. I'm going to say this on the broadcast.
Hmm.
I didn't know a whole lot about it until I got
Hmm.
involved with Disaster Matthew. I didn't
Yeah,
know about too much about
yeah,
it.
right, right. And a lot of people don't. People don't realize this organization started with two nuns in the early 1900s. You're talking 100 years. In 2015, we celebrated a centennial in Washington. And it started out with, Catholic Charities was it's feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, and sheltering the homeless. Well, we've grown into helping the vulnerable populations and communities. Um, we are embarking on our poverty campaign of ending homelessness by 2020. We just don't do services. We have a whole social policy legislative system out of Alexandria that works on Capitol Hill. We have advocates that go and work with Congress to talk to them about what is going on in these communities. So yes, we're known as a social service agency. We're known a lot more than that. Disaster case management is, a big piece of what Catholic Charities does. We really came more, and we did a lot of work before Katrina. But after Katrina, we blew up as far as disaster case management experts. Um, I had just transferred down to Atlanta, and I came right after Katrina, where Atlanta received 60,000. They don't like to call them refugees, but they're survivors that transplanted to Atlanta.
Wow.
So I ran the disaster preparedness um, program in Atlanta for almost 8 years, working with Katrina. So Catholic Charities nationally is big, but people don't realize how many services we provide throughout the country.
And that's the key thing as well, is when you said that I didn't know, and,
Yes.
and I
Hmm.
thought I knew most of everything in this area here, in
Hmm.
different areas, but
Hmm.
to hear that, on the service that you provide in this community now, because we never had it in this area the way we have it now. I don't
Hmm. Yeah.
started with Matthew. Matthew came here be almost a year in October,
Right.
and it came in, and we had to get ourselves together and put the things together. And I know you sit on you with the disaster recovery group here in Pitt
Yes.
County. We
Yes,
thank
I am.
God that you're here helping them with things they need to get done here. And um, there may be some folks who's listening to this broadcast right now, and they may say, well, well, I was in a hurricane or whatever. I mean, I might need some type of help and
Mhm.
service. is there a way they can get type of service? I mean, they heard the service that you provide, and
Mhm.
how would they go by and doing it? I know right now they
Mhm.
probably say, "Get that pen." They about to say it now. Get the pen. Write it down now.
Get that pencil and paper, right?
Yes.
Um, yes. Now, if people have been impacted by your recent event,
Mhm.
what they can do is they can contact our office, um, and I'll give the number, and I'll give it at the end of the broadcast. It's 252 355 5111. And Lutheran Services actually handles a lot of the case management aspect of it. But we will get them in touch with them, but we will also talk about what some of their needs are. And there is a process you have to go through. But our goal in Catholic Charity Stances is to help folks that have been impacted. Because, as you're aware, there's stages
Mhm.
to recovering from a disaster. And once you get past the initial shock and trauma, oh my gosh, my life has changed. It's now moving to a new normalcy. And then you realize things that you're missing. So our job is to go ahead and to help, if not with our own pocket of money, whatever we have, but to connect with other agencies to help them get back to the new normalcy, because it's new. And people need to understand that even though you're coming on a year of that disaster, long-term recovery is up to 5-6 year process. So it doesn't stop. Once the cameras are gone, once FEMA's gone, once everybody who wants to help is gone, folks still have to recover. That's when Catholic Charities comes in. We're for the long haul.
It's amazing you said, it made me flash back sometimes when we have tragedy, even in our own family, someone just say this, someone passed away, a loved one, everybody come, the flowers,
Yes.
the envelopes, and, bring people bring in pies,
Food.
food, all of that.
Mhm.
It's no wrong, but the real thing is when you know that person is now on the ground, everybody disappears. I
Yes.
mean, they
Exactly.
gone. It's like, well, what do we do now? How do we? I'm just using that for example.
But you're right.
That what we do, we don't have to pay. We can't pay the rent.
Yes.
You're gonna lose a house. Whatever
Yes.
the insurance handle that, but what we handle this, and I'm so glad to have you in this area here.
Mhm.
That we have Greenville has really grown a lot. I mean, I'm not original from Greenville.
Mhm.
I'm from the New York City area. My wife and I, we bought our home and still out there in Decatur, Georgia. We just
Mhm.
never really made it out there. But I would say, you want to make God laugh, tell me your plans. And, his plan is to have us here to work with ministries, organizations, bring together. And God told me He's sending more and more folks down this area because it's what we need to do in a collaboration and just knowing that what you have already experienced, understanding that we need the collaboration, we need the resource for the people, and I know that folks probably looking at this broadcast right now might need the resource, but we also got to let those know, those who can donate, because see, I can't go to the gas station when I leave here and say that Jesus paid the price. I got to show them some type of money.
That's right. That's right.
Saying, I mean, money not everything, but it sure go up there with oxygen. Yeah. Amen. Somebody
makes my car go.
Amen. Yes,
that's true. That's true.
To be real with folks, understanding that it takes, us working together. It takes funds to come together. It takes, the finding what is really the need of a person, because we know I heard this out of me, the need, greed, and seed. I know I understand the seed part, but they said that, and, but, the need, the greed, we got to deal with that. But to have an organization down here with disaster recovery, to help over the north of the river, to help on this side, but see, you find there's a whole original of this area, and that is something that was missing, a piece of the puzzle, and I say like the puzzle's coming together now.
Good.
That on the surface that you're providing in this area here, so I do know that if folks that want to say, hey, I can make a monetary donation, I mean, I know we're going to get that information from you, because we don't want that to go. They want to help in that area. But let me ask you the question for those, we still have those probably in the disaster, those looking at the broadcast, they hear that, how we get help. I guess the other question would be, if a person needs to not just get more information, but they like to volunteer or donate other than the fun part, how can they go by doing that? Let's get the donation in there, because they may have the pen ready. Somebody may be watching this broadcast and the spirit just hit them.
And I think that through all the disasters I've been, I guess my learning disaster was Katrina, because that uncovered multiple levels of issues that happen in disasters. Where we were having things donated, from toiletries to razors to clothes, you name it. We had a problem with storage capabilities. Because a lot of agencies, people donate, but we can't store them. So, and in my experience, I've said, you know what? Sending us a check allows us know the need is.
Mhm.
Um, so again, if people want to go ahead and donate, um, yes, they can contact me at the agency. Um, we can talk about how that can happen. They can send us a check. And if they want to volunteer, Catholic Charities is looking for volunteers. Not just disaster, but we have a food pantry. You know, we have a clothing closet. We're looking for a new location because um, we're expanding. People are finding out about us. They're coming to us more with some challenges, just the basic needs. So we need help in that aspect. So at the end of the broadcast, I make sure to give again my name, my number, address, because volunteer and donating comes in so many different ways. Um, and we need the assistance because our assistance we get, it goes right back into the community because that's where the need is. And we're here to go ahead and fill those gaps where we can't to help people become more self-sufficient.
And that's so true. I like the way how you came into this community and really figuring out what was the need. You know, you really kind of did was an assessment in this community and find out what was the need, how you make the right connection. And I think even with donors making that type of donations, they like to see that. And then maybe those might be looking at this broadcast and say, well, you know, I may have space for
Yeah,
you. I
exactly.
mean, you know,
Exactly.
and I would say, well, like, you know, it said, make my request known, as the Bible says. It says, so
Ask to see what happens. You
see
don't
what
ask, you
happens.
don't get.
Hello.
Right?
Yes, ma'am. And
Yes.
you could
Yes.
be hungry, your stomach could make all kind of trumpet noises
That's
inside.
right.
But you don't tell somebody I'm hungry.
You're not going
You
to get fed.
yes, ma'am. If someone was looking as they looking at this broadcast
Mhm.
and saying, well, I mean, how much space you need, how many office spaces you need.
Yeah.
I mean, always. I mean, I always feel you get it bigger. I tell them like, buy those girls clothes when you buy them from school. Buy them a little bigger. They gonna grow. You know, don't
That's
buy
right.
the right size. Then
That's
one
right.
wash, they done.
That's right. You are so right. Ask and you'll receive. What we're looking for is we're looking for space for at least 3 or 4 offices, a large community room. Because my thing is, I need the community to come in and see what we're about.
Yes.
I want our space to be able to host events. Um, Also, a large space for a food pantry. We have a small space now, but we're looking to increase it so we can get some refrigerations in there. So there has to be certain things in place. So we're looking for that kind of space and also a space closer to some other social service agencies. I believe to being in the community where we serve. And you know, one thing I've learned about the South, because I'm originally, I know I'm a northerner, but I've been in the South quite a few years now. But you gotta drive.
Yes.
Okay, I'm used to subways
Yes,
and
ma'am.
buses, Boston T lines, the Amtrak's, Um, but I also realized down here people do have to drive. So I want to be closer so people have more access to us. So some place closer to agencies, more access would help us out a lot.
So we're looking for something. I kind of visualize. We're looking for something at least over 5,000 square feet. Multi-purpose room, at least for office where we can have for those there.
For the staff and for intakes and privacy and confidentiality for folks to come in.
One of the things that one of my vision in this community, and you fall right on it, we should have a one-stop
Shop, yes. And that model's out there.
yeah. And then maybe somebody say, well, and I think that's the most craziest thing with you're doing this and they doing that and I'm
Yeah.
doing that and we all over the place and I mean where we can have a one-stop shop
Mm-hmm.
where
Mm-hmm.
everything up in Greensboro, North
Mm-hmm.
Carolina, at the urban ministry there. I had the privilege of being with them a few times, Pastor Mike and them, and they have like a one-stop shop where
Mm-hmm.
the food pantry, social service, it's a really big facility.
Mm-hmm.
They actually have a very large food distributing because they give to other agencies as well,
Okay.
and plus they have when you have to walk in, I had to go through the receptionist and the waiting area. Then I had to walk in the back off when they buzzed me in, and there was another whole area of people
Mm-hmm.
working, and then his
Mm-hmm.
office and other people off and walk around again. It was
Mm-hmm.
um, the social services was out there.
Yeah.
Folks
Yeah.
was helping us. So you came in there, you can get everything. DSS was in it. You could get everything you want. They even had a little soup kitchen inside there. They ever had a
Nice.
chaplain area for those who like to. It wasn't mandatory to go to hear the pastors, but if you want to, they was in there preaching and
Nice.
talking.
Oh, nice.
And I've
Nice.
always visualized that,
Yes.
and especially when I went to Asheville, North Carolina, seeing their ministry, how can we have that type of ministry down in this community? So I'm pretty proud with you on that because
That's good.
you know,
That's good.
we, we get more fundings, and the funding could go a long way.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I mean, my wife loves when she don't have to cook the whole Thanksgiving meal when everybody brings something. It make it a lot more easy. All she got to cook is one meal, and she had to be in the kitchen sweat. Because I don't know about you, when you cook all day long, you sure can enjoy that meal.
No, you don't want to eat it.
No, you tired.
You
You
don't
done
wanna,
picked up all
you're tired. And the thing about what I like about that model, Pastor, is the fact that not is it easy for the person coming to get the services. It's easy for the agencies to connect. so there's less duplication, and sometimes I think we get these egos going on our head. Well, this is my area, this is my client, well, this and that. And I'm like, you know what? This isn't our client, this is God's client.
Yes.
Okay. And our job is to go ahead and put our arms around that person and help them to the next level. Number one. Number two, we will go a lot further with our funding, as you mentioned. A lot of funding entities want to see collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
So to get a good large building and we can have 4 or 5 social services inside, do you know how much easier it would be for not just the client, for us as service providers to connect, to support each other, to help each other with funding, with product, with resources that will go ahead and cover that client to the next level. That's what we need to be going for. And there are models in the country that do that, and they're succeeding. They're succeeding.
People wouldn't mind funding one place. Imagine if I can get $1 that can go to help all of these agencies.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be in prayer with you because I believe in this community we're gonna about to have that we have a one shot because everybody now is coming here and those who's already been here come with the same mindset. How can we work
Yes.
together? The word unity is in the word community is
Yes.
community, but we got to be in that unity, bringing us together to help in our community and with Catch the Charity, the work that you do, DSS does, Mary Smith have a lot of resources. Margaret Dixon's retired, but she still have resources.
Yes.
We have
Yes.
we have the Crossroad. We have Mr. Bob Wynn. We have Jim Cox. We have Mr. Wayne Williams from the Housing Authority. Get chance. I hope you get a chance. I'm sure you get to meet him and the things he's doing.
Please.
There's a lot of resources. You got Debbie Mooney. You got Joyce Jones. That's what I really like about this broadcast, and I thank Henry Hinton for allowing us to be on there to be able to share these resources with our community. But it's even better. It's nice to have y'all talking with you, but it's even better to have all of us in one facility where we working together, a multiple room where we can have meetings and we can bring folks to come down instead of them going here and here and here. So I definitely concur with you on that.
It works.
If we can get that to happen down here, I'll be, praying on that and seeking God deep on that and seeing how we can make that happen.
I know you will.
Yeah. Amen.
Amen.
Let me ask you a question here.
Sure.
Regarding this folks looking at this broadcast, we have different programs. This program's inside the Crossroad that they help with rent assistance and things like that. And that's another thing. If someone go there, then I'm going there. If we're not, and I'm thinking Crossroad now has joined on with an organization organization that we've been working with called Charity Tracker, which
Mm-hmm.
we're stopping.
Mm-hmm.
We are having uh, a meeting on the 16th of this August
Mm-hmm.
to be able to uh, bring all the agencies. But if someone's looking at this broadcast here, and of course they're going to get your number because you give them a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
If do y'all guys help with rent assistance?
We do. We do help with rent and utilities based on what our funding looks like. Um, and you know, we help people. I think it's once every 6 months or a year, which is not a lot. Um, but there's another piece to that. If someone keeps coming to me with rental assistance, there's more going on in their life. Um, I think it's a band-aid approach.
Mhm.
I've done it for many years, but as I mature and see what's going on, I'm realizing that, we can't constantly put a band-aid on a problem that keeps bleeding.
Mhm.
So we are in the process of looking, applying to do a more of a financial literacy. Because if someone comes back to us in 6 months, they're going to need to come into our program. Okay?
Well, for as we closing out,
Mm-hmm.
you have a lot of information. Could you give us
I
your
sure can.
information
Sure.
one more time when you look
Sure.
at the broadcast?
Yes. Again, my name is Ethel Higgins, Regional Director, Catholic Charities of Raleigh. We are at 2780 Dickinson Avenue here in Greenville, and I can be reached at 252-355-5111.
Hey, before we got a few more minutes, I want to make sure we got that information out before we
Okay,
got the broadcast. Let me ask you just two more
you
questions.
got it.
I appreciate it. Um, I if a person is just came out from prison,
Yep.
one of the biggest things they don't have an ID, and I'm praying that we could get something about here. There's a program, Pastor David. I work with him out in Greensboro, North Carolina. It's called Faith Outreach, and one of the things he does is, got the police department and everything help with IDs.
Mm-hmm.
But that's something I got to talk about and get done here and work with the organization and the police department. They come out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any way, because we know that as Live Strive, they help with different things.
Mm-hmm.
If they need help rent assistance, are you able to help them
For rent
if
assistance,
they got them an apartment or got a room
yeah.
or something like that?
Based on funding, you know what? It doesn't make a difference where you come from. If there's a need and that's going to help people become self-sufficient, that's our job.
So, and that's good to hear that. And I'm praying that as those who's listening to this broadcast, knowing that if we have funds here
Mm-hmm.
and and to help with it, do you have a website, this say we need this new technology, like I said earlier, and when I was courting my wife, I had to write a piece of paper, would you be my girlfriend, yes or no, and I was shy to give it to her. But today, I can't.
A
Today,
brand new day. We're the same age. It's a lot
yeah,
different now. It's a
big
lot different.
difference.
Yeah. Let me give you the website, and hopefully I'm going to get this right. But it's Catholic Charities of the Diocese of Raleigh.org. And when you go on the website, you'll see a tab that says locations. And what you need to do is you need to tap on the locations. You'll have a drop down, and you'll see Tar River region. You click on that, and that'll bring you to all the information regarding our office here in Greenville.
Wow. This technology here, I'm so glad to have that. And so they can be able to say, well, we can make a donation. You know how we folks get as we get older. We don't want to, the post office people losing their jobs every day because everybody using electronically.
That's
and
right.
I try my best to get online every time I can, just to say hello to the folks there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we are so glad to have you here in our area and sharing those type of information, and knowing that you're you're regional. You come with a lot of experience. There's a lot of talent more involved in you. I mean, I'm gonna just put it out there. People don't know, but you're also a gospel singer. And she could blow. She would go ahead and you here in this area. You may want to get her number, and get her to sing at church. Amen.
Oh, yes,
Amen.
Lord.
See, I'm telling you, get you singing at the church.
Love it. Love it.
And I think it's always, to me, it touched my heart the most, and knowing that, and I say this boldly, is to having folks that love the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And when you love the Lord, you're loving His people. You're gonna do what's right. You're gonna see things through. There's some people that just have a job that said, "Thank God it's Friday," and forgot about Thursday and Saturday, Sunday, and the rest of the week because they don't have a heart. But we truly want to thank you for being on this broadcast, sharing information. We're going to ask you just one more time, just in case.
All right.
They waiting for your phone number as we are closing out.
Okay.
Your phone number, and is there an address that you like them? If they may make an appointment, but it might be a phone number. I don't think you want to give the address out. If you do, the floor is yours. As my friend
you know what?
would say.
If you want to come see me, please, my door is always open. And again, the number is 252-355-5111, and we're located at 2780 Dickinson Avenue here in Greenville. Call me or please come by. I'd love to show the operations and talk to you more about the services we have.
Again, we Sylvia, thank you for being on the Community Insight. If you have information about your ministry or organization you would like to share, the reach in the area, please feel free to give me a personal call. My cell phone number is a 252 area code 717-960. You can call me, leave me a message. I will get back to you. Text me. I'm also going to give you my email address. Well, actually, best way to get in contact with you the telephone number, because if you call me, I'll be able to call you back. By the time I get to my email, it'll be so late, and you think that I forgot about you, and I really didn't forget about you. I just never made it home. I'm still in the street. But if you can call me at my telephone number 252-717-9600, please visit the website. All the different information and those of what they're doing in the community. And that website is CUN 2015.org. That's CUN 2015.org. And you'll be able to see the different resources that can help you, help your ministry, help your church. Know who was on the show, get their information just in case your pen ran out of ink. You can't find one, or you can't find paper. Please visit our website, CUN2007.org. God bless. Thank you again for watching Community Insight.